Hello, you beautiful lot. Yes, we have another deck. We have another deck. This one has to be probably my favourite one that Radley Valentine has brought out. And this one has been sat in my shed for the last 18 months unopened. And I still have decks down in my shed unopened because I'm not feeling them yet. And I'm feeling this one now. So I got it out of my shed about a week ago. Now, when I bought all of my decks that are down in my shed, they were all half price. That's why I bought them. But I take them out when I feel it. But I've still been buying cards since that I feel straight away, and I buy again straight away. So yes, that's, I know, weird, isn't it? Weird. This is by Radley Valentine, one of my favourites, and it's illustrated by Dan Craig. This, Radley Valentine and Hay House, I have to applaud you. Exactly the right material. This is what we want. Nice, not sticky, easy to shuffle material. Absolutely amazing. Love the pictures on the back. Love the book. Disappointed it doesn't have pictures in the book. I definitely am a picture girl, but I do love the book. I do love the explanations. He does give you some information about himself, about these cards, how he came about with them. He gives you some different spreads that you can use. This is a great deck if you don't know how to read the cards, but you want to learn, but you don't want to learn from someone else, you want to learn yourself. This is a good deck. But I would say with these types of decks, there's only so much information you can put on a card. Yeah. That's not the only meanings to the card. You've got to take into account what's around the card, what the question is, what the context of the reading is, how you're feeling about the card. I say to anybody, if they want to learn the cards, I can teach anybody the meanings of the cards in one day. I can teach anybody the meanings of the cards in one day. But then you have to practice. Then you have to watch other tarot readers. Then you have to come up with your own keywords. Yeah. So there's following support, but you know, anyone I can teach the meaning of the cards, and you can walk away from here and have keywords for each card. But then it's down to you to see the cards, feel the cards, read the cards. And that's practice and dedication and picking them up every single day. Every single day. So let's have a look at these cards. This is the Angel Wisdom Tarot. It's based on the traditional tarot deck, yes? Radley Valentine has done this one slightly differently. So as you can see, this is the Six of Wands, yeah? So it's a suit of fire, so he puts the element up in the right-hand top corner. In the bottom right corner, you have which card this minor arcana is attributed to in the major arcana. So you've got X1X. So that's the sun. That's card number 19. Yep. This is the sun. This is the Six of Wands. This is victory, success, reward, recognition. So that's why it's attributed to the sun, major arcana. In the bottom left-hand corner, you've got the archangel that this one is attributed to. So this is Uriel, because we have a U. The magician, obviously, it's already the card number one because it's the magician, yeah? This is Raziel is connected to this one. Metatron, and it's the card 0. This is the Fool. The dreamer is the Fool with Radley Valentine. The moon, Archangel Haniel, the feminine energy of a Haniel. And then this one is attributed to, what's that? 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, card number 18. Oh, obviously, it's the blooming moon, isn't it? Oh my God. Anyone that doesn't follow me, yes, I'm blonde. Right. Suit of fire. This is a minor arcana attributed to Archangel Jophiel. So this is the Four of Wands. So this is the card in the major arcana. 10, 15, 16, 17. This is the star. So this is attributed with the star. So the Four of Wands is quite often talked about as the 1111 card, because usually it has 2 wands standing up here, 2 wands standing up here. So it looks like 1111. Yeah, so it's a spiritual card. So I can see why the star would be attributed to this card. Okay. And I'm just going to flick through now. So I've given the kind of explanation there, because I'll just massacre these. But just be aware that what's written on the card is not the only meaning of the card. Yeah, it's a general meaning, but you can expand it, condense it, you know, and tailor it depending on what cards are coming around. You could even tailor it like, where's he pointing? What's the card above? You know, and think, is he pointing to the card above in your reading? When you lay the cards down, look at all of those sort of signs. Look at what way these people are facing. Look at the cards that way. Why are they looking that way? You know, you've got to take it all into account. Now I'm just going to flick through. Yes. So this has not only got the card number, the element, what major arcana it's attributed to, but only on the minor arcanas. Yes. And then the archangel as well. So there's so much information in one card. You could literally do a 1 card reading easily. Let's flick through now. Notice, I'll just say it quickly, they don't have, the court cards don't have these attributations on the bottom. Attributes, whatever the word is, yeah, they don't have it. Now I'll shut up. The swords. These are pentacles. Just gorgeous though, aren't they? So a lovely deck if you want to learn and then just practice. Watch other tarot readers. Write them down. Have your own key meanings for cards. 9 of Pentacles, one of my favourites. One of my favourite minor arcana is the 9 of Pentacles. But I'm very happy with this material. They could be a little bit smaller for me, but this seems to be a very standard size for a lot of decks now. But yeah, a little bit smaller would be perfect for me, but my hands are quite small. So, you know, these are probably fine. But perfect material, top marks. I would give this deck a 9 out of 10. 9.5 actually, 9.5 out of 10 for this deck. It would get 10 out of 10 if it had coloured pictures in the book. It would definitely have 10 out of 10 then. But absolutely, I think this is my favourite deck that he's done. I do love the Archangel Power Tarot though. Absolutely love that. But I do feel like this has overtaken that out of his decks. In my opinion. You know, it's not everybody's opinion. But they're just amazing. Amazing deck, really is. And I love this one just because it's got a magpie. Now, the 7 of Swords is not usually a card that I like or people like, because it's like deceptive behaviour, it could be. But I like this magpie, you know, the magpie looking for the opportunity, because that's what a magpie does. You know, they are a little bit, they are a thief, aren't they? They like the shiny objects, but that can also be about magnetism as well, you know. That could also be about opportunity. So you can tailor the cards, you know, get your meanings from it. And by watching lots of other readers, that's where you start to bring things together and find your own meanings to the cards. And it's amazing. It is amazing. They take over your life though. Cards take over your life. You can't look at things without attributing a card to it, you know. I go out of my house and think, oh, it's a 2 of Cups day, you know. The sun is shining and everyone's happy. Or, oh, a bit 5 of Swords out there today. You know, I attribute everything to cards. It's bizarre. And then, open to this world, you look at everything as a sign. Now, falling white feathers, you look at it as a sign. The triple numbers on number plates, it's a sign. The triple numbers on the clock, it's a sign. A phone call at a particular time is a sign. The penny on the floor is a sign. Everything's a sign, isn't it? And I just love that, because then you're listening to the world around you, and you're listening to the universe around you, and getting in sync with the messages that's being delivered, and I just love it. I just love it. Never feel alone, ever, ever, ever. But this has got to be my favourite deck from Radley Valentine. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely love it. Just puts a slightly different spin on things. The illustration, I think, captures Radley Valentine's thoughts as well. I think it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look, even this one here, who's having these sort of negative thoughts or feeling left out in the cold, is receiving some healing at that time. It's just gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful deck. And I like this explanation of the Eight of Wands as well. Yeah, because it doesn't look like, it's like they're now setting themselves free. They're now setting themselves free and breaking out of that entrapment that they've felt. Yeah, because feeling trapped it's an illusion. Just move it. Choose to move. Be decisive. Be spontaneous. Charge. Absolutely stunning cards. Stunning, stunning, stunning. And practically perfect in almost every way. Just pictures in the book and I'd be happy. I would be ecstatic. So that's Radley Valentine's Angel Wisdom Tarot. Stunning deck. So do have a look through the playlist of walkthroughs if you are interested in purchasing any cards. I'm not affiliated with any of them, but I think I have put links of where you can purchase them in the descriptions of each one. But yeah, do go and have a look. There's lots, and I've still got so many more. I've got another 3 shelves to do. So there'll be so many in there that you can go and have a look at and see if you like the feel of them before you do. All right, much love. Thanks for watching.